The recording sessions have now been extended. They're no longer 3 to 4 hours. I've had some recording hours that have gone into like 6 to 8 hours long. Sometimes I worry, is it like, am I overthinking things? Because you never want to overthink it and get to the point where you don't enjoy music, right? Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Around the time that I was working on JIGOKU 6 and afterward, I had completely stopped listening to music. Not my own, not other people's. I realized that when I was sitting in the car going to places, I just wasn't listening to anything. I didn't want to listen to anything at all. And I think at that time, I had kind of began to realize that for various reasons, I didn't like music anymore. It was weird, yeah, dead silence. And I couldn't fix it because every time I put on a track, anyone's music, my own music, other people's, I just felt like I wanted to, like, I don't know, throw my phone across the room and burn my headphones and just sit in silence. And that's not a good thing. That's a pretty big red flag, I think. And so what I did to kind of combat that, because, you know, eventually we got to a point where UM's like, all right, you gotta start working on the next thing, you know, Go-Getters is coming out. But of course, I don't say anything about it until it's over, right? Until those bad times are past, I prefer not to alert people to what I'm going through every single moment of the day. But what I did to kind of remedy that situation is I started off being really nice to myself and saying, all right, Mori, we're just gonna listen to some lo-fi in the background while we're like sitting in the car and just let it be, you know, and see how you feel. And so I started off just listening to instrumental songs in the background, and over time I kind of felt like, okay, I can ease myself back into enjoying music again. So a lot of like lo-fi and instrumental tracks were really kind of my BGM of life, I guess, or like instrumental arranges of video game music and stuff like that. And then I slowly kind of started to like music again, and then probably around when I began work on this album, I was finally able to start listening to music that has words and lyrics in it again. And I'm really thankful for that. Yeah, I don't want anything like that to happen again, I feel, and I think that there are steps that I need to take for my own personal like mental well-being and stuff like that, to make sure that I can keep doing what I love, because I love music so much and I don't want to lose it. But sometimes I feel like I'm in this love-hate battle with it, where I can't stand to listen to it for one reason or another. It was strange though, because it wasn't just burnout for making music, it was burnout for listening to it and just having anything to do with it. But music is my life. It makes me so happy. So for it to make me so viscerally upset for a while, that was rough. But I feel like I was able to channel a lot of that confusion, and I guess some of what I was going through during that time, that anger, that discontent, and I channeled it into this album. And so I hope that you guys will enjoy, you know, giving it a listen and kind of like taking a deeper look into what I've been feeling for a while. 'Cause really, truly, that's the best place for me to express the way that I feel, is my music. I feel like I'm open with you guys, but especially when it comes to my like emotional status and my mental status, I actually don't get super in depth to how I actually am feeling. And I feel like with my music, that's where I put those feelings. And I will always continue to strive to do what I love. And yeah,